Hello, it's Suzanne Cotton Studio here again, and welcome to my Mindful Monday making session. Today I'm going to show you how to make one of these cute little envelopes using 4 paper circles cut out of an old map. You could use any kind of paper that you wanted, but I love to recycle old maps and I just think these look great. So you can make them in any size that you like. And here's a smaller one that I made as well. And the map that I'm going to use is just a map that I've used for other projects, for other things, and I had lots of little offcuts from it, so I thought it was ideal. I'm going to use a lid to draw around. This is, I think, a lid from a candle, and I'm going to measure the lid from side to side, so the diameter, I think if this one is 6.5 centimetres, and what I've done is I've made myself a square of paper or card, if you like, and that's 6.5 by 6.5 centimetres. You can use a circle cutter if you prefer, it's up to you. Here's one that I made with a circle cutter, and it punches out the circles really easily if you wanted to do that, if you had that. But a lid from a jar or a tin is absolutely fine as well. So I'm going to place my lid on the map, and you need 4 circles. So I'll just draw around those now. As I say, you can use a circle cutter if you've got one at home, but I thought it was good to show people that they don't need the circle cutter. It might take a little bit longer to make, but it's all part of the mindful process, I think. And cutting out is quite a mindful activity, I think, as well too. Okay, so once you've cut out your 4 discs of paper, the next thing to do is to fold each disc in half. I'm using a paper folder here just to get that nice crease, but you don't have to. You can just use your fingers just to make that crease. But just make sure it's really accurate right in the middle of your circle, so just folding exactly in half of each one. So once you have your 4 discs all cut out and all folded down the middle, you're going to get your square of card or paper that you cut out earlier, and you're going to start by using 2 of the discs and pressing them against the sides of the square. So the folded sides, so half of the circle is visible on top of the square, half of each circle. Okay, so lay it down on your flat surface, and then where I'm marking with my fingers is where you're going to pop a bit of glue. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue. You can use any glue that you like, or if you had some double-sided tape, you could use a little strip of that instead. whatever your preference is. Okay, try and keep as accurate as you can so that the sides of the circles are pressed against the sides of the square. And then I'm just going to pop the top circle on. Can be a bit fiddly, this bit, so just persevere until you've stuck the first kind of 3 together. So just folding that over, making sure it's pressed down. I'm just using my thumbs to do that. Turning the square round now and then popping on the last remaining circle. So this is going to be the back of your envelope. So when you flip your envelope over, the flaps are going to all be kind of open. So pressing that down again with my thumbs, making sure it's really secure, turning it over now, opening it up, and then you'll see that the shape there is well defined now, and you've got your square for your envelope in the middle. Just pressing it down with either a side of a ruler or a paper folder. I'm just checking now that everything's secure. Might need a little bit more glue, so I'm just going to pop a bit more glue in that corner. And that top corner as well. And then ideally, before you do anything else, you would leave that to dry for maybe 10 minutes. Just to make it sure it's all nice and secure. Now, as you can see with mine, there's a tiny hole in the middle where all the circles meet. So you can leave it like that, no problem. Or if you wanted to, I'm just taking a smaller circle cutter and I'm just going to use that circle from a little bit of the map, and I'm going to cover that hole. Again, it's personal preference, you don't have to do this. You don't need a circle cutter, you can just cut a small disc of paper out by hand if you wanted to. But I just wanted to, I've just got the circle cutter handy, so that's what I decided to use. Just going to pop that on with glue. And there we are, so it's all covered. Okay. So as I say, leave it to dry for a few minutes. So as you can see, the other envelope that I made, it's got something inside it. Just to show you, you can fold these a couple of different ways. So if you wanted a traditional way of folding, you can fold the side flaps in and the bottom flap up and just glue that down. So it's more of a traditional envelope shape, with a pocket at the top that you can open up and pop something in. Or you can just collapse all the envelope flaps in together, and that way you don't need any glue at all. So I think we're almost finished now. I'm going to show you, just going to pop something in there and show you how it would fit really well into a little sketchbook or a notebook. You can glue it to the front page, or just to keep handy little things in there. You could put little messages in it. You could use them as party favours or even wedding favours. You could use them for Advent as little Advent envelopes, obviously with kind of Christmassy paper. But there you go. There's your envelope all finished. I think they are really cute. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and I'll see you again next time.